Hello and welcome to a short video describing PvP. Um, I'm starting off with one of my other cities, the city in the End World, and it's only in the colonial age, and I haven't actually joined a PvP tower yet. So to be able to show you how to join PvP and how to start battles, I'll go in and actually join the PvP arena. So as you can see, it tells you how to join the PvP arena, talks you through it, and then you play now will begin to take you into the PvP arena. First thing you need to do is actually assign a PvP defense army. And that it's very like assigning a defense army for your city, which is highlighted in blue. The PvP Defence Army is highlighted in yellow or gold. So select those and then decide what your PvP Defence Army would be. I would suggest you perhaps initially select a range of different units. Do not select rogues, that's going to be a very bad defence. And heavy units and artillery is probably the best mix in all ages until you get up to future and above. So for most people that's going to be adequate. So once I've assigned that defence, it will then take me into a battle area where I can start to create battles. And I'm automatically assigned a rating based on previous PvP activity that has taken place, and will have a position in the table based on that. So at the moment on that particular server I'm 276. If I look at the ranking, I can see that there has been in total 389 play on there so far. So it's obviously a number of players a lot lower than me, and there's one or two players that are considerably higher as well. But going into the battle rankings, rather like attempts in GE, you get an additional chance every. I'm not sure if it's an hour or 2 hours, and that will give you an additional chance. You can buy attempts with diamonds. And it will mount up the attempts over time. I think it can mount up to a maximum of 10 attempts if you haven't been on for a while. Certainly that's what happened in the beta. But I'm assuming that they will keep 5 attempts as the standard. I then get a choice of 3 different battles. So a hard battle, a medium battle, and an easy battle, or what's considered to be an easy battle. But you have to look at the era you're fighting against. So postmodern is considerably higher than me. I'm only in colonial, and industrial age would seem like the best target on there and the best reward. So I'm getting 100 league points for a battle that's easier than the 50 league points battle. So let's try that particular battle. Here, using rogues in attack is probably a reasonable idea. I'm not sure what they've got, so I'm going to put a mixture in and I'll auto battle it, and because they're industrial I've lost. So I will have lost some points potentially and gone down slightly from that battle. Each battle it will select different things depending on who is in the battleground, and it also means that there needs to be a number of low players in that are worthwhile going. So I would suggest if you're starting battling that you actually don't do any battles until you get a presentation of options that look like battles you might win. Initially all of the high players are going to go in and a lot of your opponents are going to be very difficult. So if I switch over to the beta, and we actually look at the beta battling there, you'll be able to see that in the beta world, the battles are more reasonable and more spread because battlegrounds have been going longer. So I can see again the selection of battles I can do and a selection of rewards I can do. In that world, I'm actually in modern era, so I could fight that contemporary one and actually have a reasonable chance of winning. I've got a very good defense against my level of attack, but if I fight the one at the bottom in higher middle age, I'm almost guaranteed to win. So let's fight that one and see what the results are. So you can see I've got a far poor selection of troops, but I'll use some champs, and as you can see, I've won that battle. I've added 50 to my score, and then I get another battle, and in this one, the middle one would seem to be the best one to go for because they're below me. So for the same age or below you, or their attack and defense, city defense is fairly light compared to your attack ability, then go for it. So I'm going to go for that one. Again, I'll go on auto, and you can see what happens. So that's PvP. The weekly rewards, it will tell you the rewards based on your position. So on my position, medals not particularly wonderful, but you get a number of crates and the ability to win certain things, and one-up kits, and extra attempts. So it will give you rewards that are based on your position. There is a fairly good chance of picking up some forge points. At the highest level rewards, looking at the top level rewards, you actually get a 20% chance of diamonds or Renault kits or goods, which are pretty good. But the chance of getting number one on the server is fairly low. So aim to get probably in the 500 to 1,000 mark, or the 1,000 to 3,000 mark initially, if you're fairly new to fighting in Forge of Empires. Hope that's helpful, and if you've got any questions, by all means ask them in Guildfred, and well, good luck.